The man to watch. Facing his former club, he'll want to make a point. Live on EA TV. Hello, a warm welcome. We've dropped anchor here on the south coast of England at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Southampton taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Good luck. Nick. Good luck. Good game. Have a great day. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Cheers. Good luck.
And here's how it looks for Southampton.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And this confrontation is underway. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Oh, tremendous save!
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Difficult to stop him. And making his move inside. And he takes it on. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well, some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Well, I understand the situation has changed in the Newcastle game. Alex Scott, who has scored?
And it's a goal for Newcastle United. It was a poor clearance, and then it was far too easy for him after that. They've scored the opener here with 10 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Oh, great attacking play. It's got to be! And the keeper getting across to stop it. Well, in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. Determined defending. For now. Sulemana. Good movement. And defending as a unit. Kylian Mbappe. Pedri. Mbappe with it. Now looking dangerous here. Long way out this. Well, the shot seemed like a good option. Oh, terrible mistake by the keeper. Well, something has happened in the West Ham game. Let's get the news from Alex.
It's a goal for Leeds. Nice.
Oh, jumping in. They're in a great position here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Can someone get on the end of this? Prompt defensive action called for. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Still alive. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you just then, Alex. Just to confirm, Leeds United have scored in that match, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Teammates available. Oh, could be. The save was a good one. Who can he pick out? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Wasn't a great piece of passing. Now Keane. Mbappe with it. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Good bit of closing down. Good distribution. A real opening now. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And away they go again. What effect will that goal have on Chelsea? We're going to find out. Kamaldeen Sulemana. Could play it in. Nicely timed tackle. Well, foul play, says the referee. And delivered towards the back post. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, nothing productive, really. Trying to open up the defence. Still possibilities. Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Well, almost at half-time, not quite, but a story of Chelsea behind in this game. And Stuart, interested as always to get your take.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too...
Oh, look at this, they must score! Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Kamaldeen Sulemana. Oh, good-looking run. Able to get his body in the way. And Southampton regaining possession. Cross fired over. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Plenty of support here. He must finish! It's still alive! Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, he's through here! And not cleared away properly. And so that will be the last piece of... So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Very quick thinking there. And the counter looks on here, options available. And it's opening up. Well, the keeper in possession to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
Konate. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Well, Chelsea are getting closer to levelling the game here. They're certainly making chances, but that was a terrific stop by the goalkeeper.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. Still could be dangerous. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Southampton facing Nottingham Forest. Chance to do damage. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And a decent save, full credit. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Now sending it in. And ably dealt with. What a commitment to defending. The Chelsea move still flowing. Advantage to them.
Keys handed into reception. Please can you go to reception if you've lost your keys.
Mbappe. Can he get them level? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Let's see about the delivery. Pretty simple for the keeper. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. And Southampton will get the throw in.
Coming off the pitch, number 9.
Substitution time it is here.
Coming onto the pitch, number 10.
Well, it should be a tremendous Carabao Cup quarter-final. You can see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Everton.
Well, Derek, that should be a really good game. Down to the last 8 with a place in the semi-final at stake. That should be an absolute cracker.
Incisive pass. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And over comes the corner. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. Delivered into the box. And credit due, a good intervention. Oh, good vision. And the chance is on. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, the match continues, the arithmetic having been altered by Chelsea. And a goal to fill you in on in the Brighton game. Details come from Alex Scott.
Oh, big chance! Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here!
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. To confirm, Manchester United have scored in that match, and their lead stands at 3-1. Adams. Oh, great defending. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Trying to really get at the opposition here.
Oh, in with a chance!
Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. What can Chelsea do from this position?
Can he put them in front? Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, they love him, and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. The cross is on. Really vital interception. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. Well, no cut. And the keeper denies them from the spot.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Not really the ideal clearance. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it. And he's made the run. He's showing a real will to win the ball. Oh, good vision. He's just got to continue his run. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, this is really poor defensively. Just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Keane. On to Wan-Bissaka. Here's Mbappe. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the Chelsea throw-in coming up here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Xhaka! And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Now, what can they produce on the flank? And he's got to clear his lines. Now, Keane. Mbappe with it. Ahmed. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Can he take advantage? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Mbappe. Incisive pass from Mbappe. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Full-time then, the referee's whistle, and it's a win for Chelsea. That's the big headline, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Oh, good vision. And the chance is on. And a goal to fill you in on in the Brighton game. Details come from Alex Scott. Oh, big chance. Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here. What can Chelsea do from this position? Can he put them in front? Oh, good vision. He's just got to continue his run. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Ahmed. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They All eyes on one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV. And we find ourselves in one of the great football cities, Liverpool, here at Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And coming up, action from the quarter-final stage of the Carabao Cup. It is Everton taking on Chelsea.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And here's how Everton line up.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And now they get the ball rolling. Well, good run and good ball control. And let's give credit to the defending. Beto. Possession lost by Everton. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's a fantastic striker of the ball. He can generate so much pace, and when he strikes it cleanly, the ball starts to dip and swerve on its way to the goalkeeper, which is why he needs to be closed down quickly today.
And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Ball is loose. Well, cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come. And he's fired over the corner, and clearing is away. And threaded through by Mbappe. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Plenty of support here. Just can't get it past him. And Chelsea with the ball again. Konate. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. And he's lost the ball, Andre Gomes. This attack looks highly promising. Pedri. Ahmed. Feeding it through. It could be for Mbappe. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Oh, great vision. No-nonsense clearance.
At full time, can you please remain where you are, and your coach will meet you outside of the stand. Thank you.
Beto. McNeil. Targets available. Cross comes in. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And he read it well defensively. This is looking threatening. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. It's got to be! Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end. Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
Determined defending. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. Chalobah. Can they take advantage? Kylian Mbappe. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Genuine chance. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Keane. And he has options available. Being pressed here. And the referee blows for a foul. Oh, tremendous vision. Holgate. McNeil. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Now sending it in. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Well, snuffing out the danger, but a corner coming up. He's driven in the corner. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Ahmed. Mbappe. Will he find the net? And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So Everton get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? Oh, good strike! Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be. Promising looking attack from Everton. Decides to shoot. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Free kick to Chelsea. Just the challenge that was required. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. He's going forward well here. But quick thinking defensively. Half-time, that will close the book on the first. Well, the referee sounding the second half into action, and Chelsea with the lead here. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. André Gomes. Beto. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Mbappe. Good technique displayed. Godfrey. John. Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Everton facing Norwich City.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Well, far too much elevation there. And they're making a change. Keane. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? But the danger averted for now. Sudakov. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Decent technique, but the goalkeeper did his job. And support available. Nice looking move this. This could be the equaliser. Vital intervention. So Everton trailing and looking for inspiration from this corner. It hasn't come to very much. Oh, great defending. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it fizzled out. Ahmed. Can he put it away? Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Spurs.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
And putting his body on the line, constantly thwarted. And deflected behind, so a corner here.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Mbappe. Ahmed. Keane. Oh, managing to beat him. Decided to come in from the flank. Well, just centimetres away, narrowly wide.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper had it covered, no doubt about that. I think he would have saved it.
So a personnel change then. Holgate. Yorhi Sudakov. Really vital interception here. McNeil. And he takes it on. Great defending. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Xhaka! And a decent save. Full credit. Over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive. Oh, tremendous block. Everton showing good width. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Good work from Everton to win the ball back. Can he put them in front? And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. This could be troublesome. And the alarm bells are ringing. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And Everton exploiting the space on the flank. Andre Gomes. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Wonderful chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it? Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Beto. Yorhi Sudakov. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Just the challenge that was required. 10 minutes left for play. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, snuffing out the danger, but a corner coming up. Let's see about the delivery. And taking care of the situation. Andre Gomes. And fine goalkeeping. Going short. And Gomes. And the shot. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Gallagher. 5 minutes left. Xhaka! And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Godfrey. Georgi Sudakov. Beto. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. Doucouré. Is this the moment?
Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Xhaka with it. Well, that's wonderful attacking play.
Is this the moment? In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Oh, surely. It's gone in. And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
There it is, the final whistle, and Chelsea move on.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
Ahmed. Mbappe. Very effective pass. Will he find the net?
And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
This could be troublesome.
And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Wonderful chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Xhaka! And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Doucouré.
Is this the moment? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Xhaka with it. Well, that's wonderful attacking play.
In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all. Oh, surely. It's gone in, and well, he might celebrate on the back of that.